All right, welcome. Here's my quick tutorial on how to use Google Sheets to find quartile, standard deviation, and variance. Okay, so in the exercise, let's go ahead and click on that. In the exercise 3, right, you'll see that I typed in the data file that is associated with each question, and in the data file, you just have these numbers. So that way, you do not have to type in all these numbers by hand. Okay, so all right, so let's go ahead and take that question 3 as our example. So you go to data file, right, and go to chapter 3, and then look for that file name called tax cut, or sorry, tax cost. All right, here it is, and go ahead and download the data file. Okay, I'm going to download to the desktop. I already had it, so I will just download it again here. Okay, once you got that, then open up new, right, and just go to file upload. Okay, oh, actually, don't, you know what, go back to your drive. Okay, that's a safer way to do it, so you don't upload into that drive. Go to file, and just so this would be your drive, right, and go to file upload, and then select that file that you just downloaded. Okay, now click open. Once it opens up, okay, and then you can double click on that, and here we go. All right, now once you double click on it, you have here's your data set. Here's your data set here. Okay. Suppose couple things. Suppose you want to rearrange it. You want to put it in ascending order, because right now it's not in ascending order. First, I would suggest freeze the top row. So I use the little drag that down, click the arrow, and sort sheet from A to Z. Okay, now I got this in order. Next, I'm going to look for the Q1, Q2, and Q3. So just Q1, Q2, also known as median, and Q3. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and type in the variance, and standard deviation here as well, and I might as well do the mean as well. Let's go ahead and find all these values. Okay, all right, first Q1. So everything is going to be here in the functions tab, functions button. So click on function, click on statistics, okay, and then go to quartile. Okay, very straightforward. Quartile. Now, first argument is the data, the range of data. So you select all that. Done. A2 through A21. Put a comma, and then it's just going to ask you which quartile. So we want the first quartile, right? Quartile 1. That's it. Hit enter. Okay. Suggest autofill. No, I don't never trust that. Okay, 115. So that's the first quartile. Here we go. Now, you don't have to always type the button. You can type. You don't have to always have to go to the function button. You can also just type in the function if you want. Quartile. Okay. Here we go. Quartile, and then again, right? Again, A21 through A2 through A21. Quartile 2. Okay. And hit enter. Okay. There we go. Okay. You can also drag. You can also, oh, let's not drag. Let's go ahead and just do equals quartile. Again, A2. Oops. A2 through A21, and then comma 3. Quartile 3. Okay. Very good. Next, let's do the variance. Okay. So we can go into function here, statistics, and you'll find variance. Okay, so variance down to var. Okay, variance. Now variance. So what we here? Okay, comma, and that's it. Close parentheses and hit enter. Okay, and that's your variance formula. Oh, sorry, that's your variance for all this. Now remember, for variance, we had two formulas, right? There was a sample variance formula, which was divided by n minus 1, and then there was a variance formula, which is divided by n. Now, which one is this? So by default, the variance formula, it will give you the sample variance. Okay, I'll just to show you what the population variance will look like, or what is the population variance if we assume that this is the population variance. So I can go ahead and type in variance, and now if I want to do, so variance.s, so that is the sample variance. If I .p, that is the variance of the entire population. So let's try that and see if we get a different value. Again, I'm going to select this range, okay, and hit enter. Okay. All right, and you see, yeah, I'm dividing it by a large one number more, so I'm going to get a smaller value here. Okay, so this 4180 is if we assume that this is the entire population. Okay, and so we'll almost never assume that because we have a sample, and this is the sample. This is the sample variance that we want. Okay, same idea with the standard deviation. I'm gonna hit that and sample standard deviation. Oh, sorry, standard D, STDEV. Right, standard deviation. And here I have a couple of choices too. Standard deviation will give me the sample standard deviation, or let me just go standard deviation dot S. That's all. I will also give me the sample standard deviation. Okay, and I'll just click that, select there, and hit enter, and I got that. Okay. By the way, if you want, you can select all that. If you want to organize it, make sure we have just 2 decimal places. Okay. All right. Now finally, the mean. Mean is just average, so I can say equal average. Right. Just so average. Right. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and select this. All right. Enter. There you go. And it ignores the text, and I'm pretty sure I can just do variance and then select just hit the A column as well. And actually, yeah, like look, so here, let's calculate the variance again. Just go equal variance dot s, and then instead of selecting from 2 to all the way down here, I'm just gonna select this. And most of these functions are pretty smart at ignoring the text, right? So you get the same number either way. Okay. So if you don't want to drag, that's also a good way to get all the data. All right. Okay, and that's it. So in this question 3, right, we wanted the mean, median, mode, right, and the first and third. So first and third is Q1, Q3. Oh, 90th percentile. Okay, let's go ahead and find that. All right. Now here we go. I want the 90th, right? 90th percentile. Okay, so if you go to the function again, statistics, and the function is just called percentile. Percentile here. First, give the range, okay, and second, comma, and the percentile will be given in decimal. So I want the 90th percentile, I'll do 0.90. Enter. And that is the 90th percentile. And finally, mode. Okay, mode. So again, very straightforward, right? You can probably figure this out yourself. I go to function again. Oh, here, you know what? I'm gonna type it in. I go equal mode. Right? Just go click mode, select the column, and hit enter. Voila, 120. That's the mode. All right. Okay, and I believe that should be all of the functions that you will need, right, for chapter 3 for the chapter 3 exercise. Okay. Let me know. Email me if you have any questions, or come to office hour. Take care.